Welcome back, guys. It's Skibitth here, and I want to start this episode by saying very big thank you to all of you that are participating at this project. You guys are doing some investments, and also to those who are watching and leaving comments and joining the Discord channel to chat about Yellow Hill. You are awesome. You guys, all of you, get to this point, and also you made me feel again happy when playing this game. Now, looking on the map on the left side there, you'll see the next town that will be added in episode number 5. It's called St. Peter. On the left, on the right side, bottom right side, you'll see the big city called Bergburg. Well, that will have to wait, because today we have elections, and today we will talk about Ternat, still about Ternat. So let's see what the mayor of Ternat did previously in Ternat. Of course, where else? He had some projects, and one of the projects was about this bridge from here. He wanted to add this extra road, and it was kind of done. The project was made, there were some auctions about the project, and we had only two construction companies, the one led by Martin, called Yellow Hill Hospitality Investments, and the one ran by 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗗, called Norwegian Development. So they gave me a prize. Martin gave a super small prize, and I was curious to see what 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗧 will do, and he just gave me a prize with only 6.5k higher than what Martin did. So they were at so close to each other. Now, if we look at this intersection, this project, the road project from here, was done with only one big purpose, and that was to make the traffic be a bit more fluent. I know now it's a madness, it's still a madness there, don't take it into consideration, because things will actually be much better. Now let's look at this part of the intersection from here. What I did, I stopped all the cars for turning left, because turning left was killing the entire traffic here. Later you'll see traffic will get way much better. I just made the changes here in this video. Now at the bottom of this one-way road, cars can turn or either right or left. Well, they will for sure turn left. So things are actually really fine. Now moving on the other side of the bridge, we'll see that we have a two-way road, not a one-way road now, and actually cars are getting into this part of the town, or not of the town, of the village, much easier. Now if you look here from this perspective, you'll see that the cars were actually coming from the bridge and going straight ahead to do a big turn around in order to get into the village. Now with this, it's super fast from the bridge. They have to go down under the bridge and then back into the village super fast. This is a two-way road, and now works perfectly. It doesn't have any restrictions on the bridge like on the other side. That's one of the projects made by Raphael Allard. Another one, well, it was not made by him, but he agreed, and that is about the water. Before, Ternat was taking the water from Bergburg city for 120 skiballs per person. That was a standard price. And now Orion company built a new water station, taking water from the river and giving it back to the village. And the price is 100 skiball per person, which is like 20k less than what Bergburg was offering. So yeah, of course the mayor said instantly, yes, of course, let's go for that. So yeah, Orion company made a very good move, and now they are getting a good contract with mayor. Now, keeping it on the same page and talking about Orion company, I'm gonna tell you that right next to this water station, they bought another land, and right here they built something else, and that is a distribution center together with a winery. So of course they needed a distribution center to deliver all these the wine barrels everywhere in Yellow Hill, and probably not only. So that was another good move by doing both of them because the income from a distribution center is very good. It's like 100k per truck, and this is a small distribution center, so it has maximum 4 trucks. He automatically gets 400k Skibitths from those trucks as extra income, and then having the winery and renting 4 trucks to the winery has a contract, of course, with the vineyard, getting the grapes from there, and because he has 4 trucks, the winery makes 400k extra Skibitths per month income, because has lots of trucks to deliver all these products, all the wine barrels everywhere. Now let's have a look from above, because I want you to see where we go right now, and that is in a place led by 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗡 and his company Norwegian Development. He built 3 new companies, or businesses, not companies, 3 new businesses in one place. And that is a car dealership. He has a car factory as well called 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗡, and now he can sell these cars at the car dealership as well, so he's making extra income from there. Then he built the construction company I was telling you earlier. We have only 2 of them. One belongs to 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗡, and the construction company headquarters is also here. And the third one is a bank. We have the first bank in Ternat here, and a bank, what a bank can do, of course, guess what? Can give loans. So he just froze 1 million Skibitths for the bank, and he can loan these money to anyone who needs them for extra investments or whatnot. So those who are in need can go to 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗡 or to the Norwegian Development company and ask for a loan. Then you have to discuss with him and see what will be the interest. So try to negotiate very well. Fingers crossed for both parties, right? But yeah, so now we have a bank, we have a second construction company, and the first car dealership as well. These are from here. All the other lands around this is quite empty for now, but we will have very soon, most likely we will have new investors, because they were already being bought, only that no one built yet anything here. We shall see what other things we will have and how things will develop right here. So you already were watching the time lapse and whatnot, so I'm gonna tell you also some stuff about this. I'll try my very best for all companies, of course in collaboration with them. I'll try to make some logos, or not logos, to make some billboards, let's call them, you know, where you can see what company has here a business and whatnot. So I'm doing this, and I import them with Procedure Objects mod. Now here it's the last build that I'm doing. It's the car dealership, and that's I wanted to plop down some cars, of course. I plopped more signs here for the car dealership as well, the 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗡, and then I'm in front here. I made the last something like I want to call a podium, but it's not called podium in English, it's something else, where you just show some of the cars and put them on that type of, let's call it, ramp. Now let's have another look from the top, because I want to take you to a different place now, right next to that big roundabout that you see, because we have the H&M World Music World, a company that wanted to do something for this village as well. So this company built a firefight station. As you can see it on the right side here, we have blue trucks. And they managed to make a nice contract agreement with the Ternat mayor, and they are paying a less aggressive, let's say, aggressive pricing than the standard one that was being provided by a different firefight station from Bergburg city. And things are, of course, much better. Being a mayor, you know, to get a better contract, it's a good thing. Now, right next to it, it's the radio station. This is the first radio station we have in Yellow Hill. They are providing some really nice music, I guess. and people can actually hear it. Actually, the owner 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗡 is actually posting music links in on Discord on the music channel there. Yeah, so this is the first radio station which gets a nice income depending on the number of people listening to it. So people from Ternat. Now let's move a bit to back to the village, to the center part of the village, where Mayor Raphael Allard decided to build a park, and right next to the park there was an empty area and was sold to King 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗥𝗘, who is the owner of the Church of 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗓. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because the name of the company and the logo are very funny. So it's someone, I don't know, trying to summon some God knows what God. Oh my god, this word game. So this is the Church of 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢, the company and also the name of the church. And people living in Ternat can now pray to a new god or something. Let's leave the jokes aside a bit, but this church actually is not providing any income. So for those who are interested to build such things, you will not get any incomes. Yes, you can donate them for the community, to the community, so people can do, this would be actually seen as a public part of the village. So or maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say a museum or a place to visit, but still it will be added on the big map of Ternat, which it's very important. Why it's important? Because, well, more monuments, better for the village. It will the land value is going to be higher, the income, the tourists, and so on. Everything will get bigger, right? Now, this build was done by me. I did it. You'll be able to watch the time lapse as well. You are watching it right now. And this church, there are some builds that actually I'm doing. I'm going to do them and not you guys. So this is one of those type of builds that will be done by me. So I'm not going to import them from you guys. But I will take the time during this time lapse and just send a reminder to all of you. For those who are interested, guys, there is a website. Find it in my comments, find it in the description of my video. It's a website. You can find all kind of information there. Information on how to take part of this, what to do, what is for sale. Well, everything is fictive, of course, but you need to know the rules if you want to take part of this. So read the website, check it out. I'm updating it almost daily. I'm trying my very best to make it very pleasant and user-friendly after all. So everything can be found there. I will get back to the website a tiny bit later, after I will show you everything that was built and created in this episode, and before we get to the elections as well and whatnot. Now let's talk about another project that took part here in Ternat. Well, almost, because it's outside the village. The governor of Yellow Hill, together with the mayor of Ternat, they thought a new project might be really good, and that is a green energy project. And because here it's a very windy hill, they said for those who want to invest in wind turbines, they will leave this land, they will give a very small piece of the land to install these wind turbines. So nothing will be, you don't have to pay anything. Well, Kinda actually had two of these wind turbines, but one of them was bought after I made this recording, so you can't see that too. But the project, it kind of took an end, only with two turbines, unfortunately. But hey, they can still sell energy. And for instance, this one that you see here was bought by Fred Owell, and he made an agreement with the mayor of Ternat to sell electricity to the village at a lower price than Berburg. Over here there are some forests that were actually created by someone, by human, right? That's why they are so perfect. and also this in this small triangle from here, this one was bought by 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗢 with his company and just added some extra trees there too, and he will get 30k ski balls per month from the mayor of Ternat until he will decide to cut the trees down. Before we move forward, I want to show you two more things that were done in village here in Ternat. We have this little small distribution center office by 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗢 Logistics. So practically, I don't want to say it's a showroom because it's not a showroom, but you know, when you want to send something to a different country, a different region or so, when you want to send a package, whatever, you can you have to go to the office, to the logistics office, right? So you can leave that, or of course they can come at home as well. But this is how it works. So this is just an extra income for a distribution center. And over here we have the Juicy Lemon. Martin from the Yellow Hill Hospitality Investments built here a Juicy Lemon lemonade shop to sell something for some extra income. Why not, right? I mean, it makes more sense. Okay, it's time to talk about the elections, guys. I placed in the village all these kind of big billboards with the candidates. We have four candidates. So you'll have to vote for one of them. You'll find the link for the poll right at the description, and of course in my first comment that is pinned to this video. In the first comment you also can find other links as well. So before you start doing your votes, you have to read everything that each candidate will do. So the first one is Dylan, but before we talk about that, I want to tell you that each candidate has to come with 4 big projects. He will be running, he will be a mayor actually for 8 episodes from now. So for the next 4 years, an episode has 2 years means 1 year means 2 episodes. Okay, so back to Dylan. He created also a website page, this one, where you can see everything he's running for. I will post this link as well in the description and at the comment. These are the main big projects. One, improving the traffic situation in Ternat. You can actually read everything else right here. I will not do that because it will take way too much. The second big project, working together with companies to move away from outside contracts. He's also mentioning here like water, sewage, power, death care, and so on. The third one is discount on building residential areas. So he wants to give probably a discount to those who want to create new residential areas just to increase the population. Point 4, taking into consideration all ideas and complaints from residents, which are actually on the web page there. The reason I'm running for mayor is that I want to do good for all people in Ternat. That's really good. What I stand for, being there for everyone, also thinking about the future, not just the present, involving other companies in projects. Good. You have to read all this. It's really interesting, and it's part of this project of this Yellow Hill, collaboration, big collaboration with you guys and investors. So read this from Dylan. The second person, the second candidate, it's 𝗥𝗘𝗥𝗘𝗢, who is the owner of Orion Company. Actually the most wealthy one, has the biggest income out there. He also created his own website, as you can see it here. So these are the 4 big projects. Another really nice website, well done. He wants to open a kindergarten. We want to build a kindergarten in Ternat and support our children. He wants to do some road improvement to modernize, build and repair our roads if we want our village to continue to prosper. The old market, as we care about the consideration of the inhabitant of Ternat, we will restore the old market. So he wants to do so. And also the 4th one is the old castle. I personally commit myself for doing all I can do to rebuild the castle. Here, if you scroll down, you can see more of these kind of things, the old market is here. He wants to open a kindergarten over here, then improve roads in the village and its surroundings. So he wants to do a roundabout here. He wants to upgrade the roads, this one with yellow, to make them probably with asphalt, and the orange one to construct new roads, and the red one to fix the traffic. Really nice. Restore the market, the old market as we said, and renovation of the castle. I have so much more to offer. Here are some extra ones because all candidates have to have 4 big projects, but they can have few more small ones as well. After all, they will run in for 8 episodes, right? Now the third participant is Fred. Fred Owell, who is the owner of the company Owell. And he just made a nice slogan, "All I need is your vote." Very good one. Nice thinking of it. Let's see what he's standing for. So this is what he made. It's a PDF file. So he has 4 big projects. The old market, he also wants to renovate the old market. Second one, he wants to build a high school. Yellow, the yellow old market says yellow extra road. He wants to build an extra road here. The blue, it's a plaza open air market. Nice. Second one is high school. He wants to build a high school in one of these 2 plots from there, because we don't have a high school here. 3, infrastructure. He wants to build here a roundabout. Upgrade the road leading to the new residential. Yes, this one it's a dirt road, so he wants to upgrade it as well and make it with asphalt. And the fourth one is a football team. He wants to build a football field. He thinks of this particular area from here because this is something that people in Ternat really wants to have, a football team. Even though it's a small village, but hey, everyone deserves one, right? Now, if you are asking yourself, because you don't know that, everyone had to send all his projects privately to me, so they did not know exactly what the other candidates wanted to do. So if some of the ideas look familiar, or they are all thinking of the same thing, it's because, hey, it's either coincidence or because it's a demand from people living in Ternat. Now the fourth and the last one, it's 𝗏𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗏. I'm doing it for Ternat, not for myself. 𝗏𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗏 is also a new candidate. He is the owner of his company, of course, Norwegian Development. So what he wants to do, one is build a football stadium and start a football team. So also he has the idea with the football team. 2, restore the old fortress and make it into a museum. This will be quite expensive, but take into consideration that he also donated 250k for the renovation of the fortress, and the actual mayor did nothing with the money yet. The entire renovation cost 2,500,000, if I'm not mistaken. Third one, implement a tree saving policy. He wants to, so for every tree that you cut down, so a company would have to plant a new tree for every 3 they destroy. If not, they will have to pay a fee of 100 skibitth per tree. That's really cool and interesting thing to do. He also says why you can trust me is because he actually bought a forest over here, well, a land, and he forested it. Is that how you say it? Yes, I guess so. Really nice one. And construct a ferry stop. Oh yeah, he wants to have a ferry stop on the river, because the river is quite big, and you can get to almost any city, village in the future by the river as well. So it's quite an interesting one. All these links, you can find them at the description and again at the comment. So please do check them out, and then use the link so you can vote for your favorite one. After the first kind of 5 days, we will actually kind of know who will be the winner, the new mayor, and we will see what he wants to do in Ternat, how he will do it, and we will also see if he will actually be able to respect all his projects and finish them, because otherwise, if he will not do that, he will lose a lot of influence, and that's not bueno. Now, as I promised, let's have a look on the website as well, because I've made some changes here. If you look at the location, we have 2 locations, Ternat and Zone 1. And for Ternat, I've done some changes regarding to our, how should I say this, landmarks, public institutes and whatnot. I will also want to update it with the road names as well during time, but it's still a lot of work in progress. And also you can click on these pictures to see them bigger, to see them exactly how they look. As well, you can find, if you scroll down, you can find all the other extra information together with the monuments, bigger, and with the entire history description and whatnot. But some of them still are missing some nice descriptions, and you guys can actually add something extra here for those who are missing it. Please do so if you have inspiration for these. Now, what else? Is the same for area where we have land for sale. So with the yellow color, with the red color, sorry, we will have the areas that are for sale, and with white, those who are already belong to company. So now I updated only few of these, but there will be a lot of these little circles everywhere on this map because there are plenty of them. But if you hold your mouse over it or click it, you can see belongs to Orion Company Water Station. You can see the logo here, and also you can click on the go to link in order to go to the company's page, which is this one. Here you can find the stats about all companies, existing companies, to see what are their the budgets, the monthly income and whatnot. Here it's you can find a lot of information about the businesses. I don't know why this is overlapped here. I need to fix that. About and how to participate, and here the tab with all companies to see how many companies we have, and probably more to come, right? Because very soon, guys, very soon, we will actually add a new town, which is this one from here. It's called St. Peter. I told you about it earlier when actually at the intro, and this will be, it's an old style town, and there will be like lots of areas around it, because even though normally it will be developed already, but I want to do this development with you guys, with the investors. So I don't want it to change it by myself, but I want to do this with your help. So most of these areas will be left empty. Of course, the surroundings as well. So we will see what things will be done over here. And this one already has a ferry stop station. Maybe it will be linked with what Hawks was intending if he will become the mayor. We still have some extra in Zone 1. I was showing you, let me go back here. In Zone 1, let's go for land for sale, right over here. So if you look here, this is the Zone 1, this one which is with green, the black area, of course, it's nothing. So in this area we have some already, but I will add a few more. We have these areas that are still for sale, the oil fields. We have 3 oil fields, which are actually these ones from here. So you can actually add for each of these fields one oil pump, which is quite benefic. If you ask me, it's a good one. Over here we will have the first area for a quarry, so we will see who wants to start a quarry there. This area, it still belongs to a as you can see here, it still belongs to the for wind turbines, but now you have to pay 90k for each of them. It's not free anymore, as I was mentioning. But I'm going to update this entire map, and also the one for Ternat with land for sale over here. It will be updated if, of course, we have few things to to sell over here. I don't want to sell too many things because I want the new mayor to have some room to do that. But yeah, things are actually. I mean, imagine, do you remember how small was the village at when we started this series, and how big it is now, or how many companies are investing here, and how a few developments when on the residential side developed as well. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Now let me show you the last things we've done here, because we didn't talk about the farm part. So these are the latest farms that were developed near Ternat. I will start from this area with this truck stopped there like crazy. We have a chicken farm over here. This chicken farm with some little chickens, and this flower field, flower plantation, both belongs to 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 company. Over here we have a new vineyard, and I will need to get out it belongs to Euro Investments Group, this vineyard here. Over here we have another business belong to 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 company. This is a flour mill. He's taking some crops from a different company. I think from Dylan he's taking actually those. Over here we have two more businesses. They belong to the 𝗏𝗘𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗏 company. We have a sheep farm. We have some sheep here, and a pig farm as well. So bacon is coming towards you guys. These two belong to, as I said, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 company, and there will be a slaughterhouse somewhere. I forgot where, but I will have to build a slaughterhouse so we can get some meat, and the meat will be delivered to a butchery in case someone will build one as well. So this is the farm field part, the farms that were built previously. And we also have two cotton plantations. I don't remember if we talked about it last time in the last episode, but there are two cotton plantations by Artemis Group. Now, a big hint to the next mayor of Ternat. Even though this area is outside Ternat and outside what Ternat can do, of course, if the mayor will have a discussion with the governor of Yellow Hill, maybe they can get to an agreement and to split the cost or something like that, and do a project. And by that I mean making an I want to say an interchange here, but to link this highway with this road, national road, because it is really very, very important to have this highway linked over here to make a better traffic, because all these cars are getting and driving through here, going there and getting down to the roundabout, and the roundabout it's always messy. So this is let's say a wake-up call, not a wake-up call, a hint call to the future mayor of Ternat. He should actually invest in such things. Well, over here there is another, this is the national road number 10. I will start counting and naming all of them. This is the national road N10, and we have here an wild overpass as well. And well, it will be one of the fewest one. Let's hope this will be kept as it is. Not sure what we will have on this area. This area probably at a point maybe it will be included in Ternat surroundings or so. It depends on what the mayor will manage to talk to the governor of Yellow Hill, which the governor of Yellow Hill, I will be the one. For now, I don't know if we will ever get this out there for any other of you guys, but we shall see. For now, I'm the governor of Yellow Hill, so I will take the decisions for that. But yeah, we can have a lot of discussions, and as soon as we will implement and add more locations, there will be more mayors. Let's wrap it over here, guys. Really, thank you so much for watching. I will try to I'm gonna think of doing some other type of videos as well for Yellow Hill, because I don't want to just show you what I'm doing every single time, like all the business that were built and so on. I want to have an extra episode probably in the future to show you a few more other things, or to split everything in 2 episodes. We shall see. For sure there will not be too many time lapses. I believe you are seeing lots and lots and lots of time lapses over the YouTube, even for my previous series. So yeah, let's stay away from too many time lapses. But probably we will, now that we will have a new mayor, we will have some discussions, and I can detail the projects that the mayor wants to do for each episode. Maybe we will do some drive-through videos as well, where how things are being delivered here in Ternat and also in Yellow Hill when we will have a bigger or more places on the map. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You are awesome. Stay awesome. Don't forget to vote for your favorite mayor, and leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to so-called invest in Yellow Hill, you know where to find us, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and I salute you.